Good evening, guys. Sweet Angel here to give you yet another video. But first, before I do that, I would like, please excuse the crunching in the background. My dog is chewing on his bone, and we just fed him supper, and that's like his favorite pastime after dinner. But anyway, all jokes aside, however, this video is going to be about the assistive technology that I use to get through my day-to-day life with minor cerebral palsy. And you might be sitting here thinking, okay, she looks fairly normal, and thank you for that compliment. I am very, very normal. But there are still some assistive technology devices that I do need to use in order to make myself, or allow myself, rather, for lack of a better term, to be as independent as I can be. And obviously, as I progress in my adult life towards marriage and getting a job and a fulfilled career, that may increase or decrease depending on the skills that I need to have for a particular job or skill set for whatever stage I am in life. But first and foremost, I use my Amazon Echo Dot, which is my Alexa device.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
She just talked to me, if you can hear her in the background, because I disabled her voice recognition for the time being so I could do this video. I used my Amazon Echo Dot for a lot of things. Search engines. I mentioned her in a previous video entitled My First Week with my Amazon Echo Dot, aka Alexa. So, if you're interested, check out that video. I'll try to remember to link it in the description bar below. But for the time being, I also use, in addition to Alexa, I also use computer editing software entitled Dragon Naturally Speaking, and I know Apple has different variations of this software as well. I also know that Nuance, the company that unless the software is only doing one version of the program, and you have to update your software to be able to use it at its full capacity. That software will work with Windows 10, but it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. You have to dictate everything, into a WordPad or whatever you want to call it, like a subsequent software before you upload it to Word. Whereas before, like in Windows 8 and Windows 7, you could dictate everything directly into your word processing programs without any issues. But unfortunately, when I got Windows 10, my ex-boyfriend at the time was a IT specialist, and he neglected to remember to check into the fact that because I do use Dragon dictating software on a fairly regular basis to write my book and do other use other editing programs on my computer more efficiently, that updating to Windows 10, while it is helped me, I can't even talk, sorry about that, I'm a little verklempt, tongue-tied. While being upgraded to Windows 10 has helped me to be up to date with the latest and greatest software out there, it hasn't always been the easiest with Dragon Naturally Speaking. However, I am making do with it is what it is right now, and I'm not complaining. It's, it's just a pain in the butt. But for anybody that is interested in that software, you do need to stay or have Windows 8 or 7 updated on your computer. You can't have Windows 10 unless you want to spend about roughly $300 on a new software program to run Windows 10. I have not. You can look on Amazon to see if it's cheaper, but the last time I checked back in January, I do believe it was January, it was still $300. But that may have changed since then, so check that out if you're interested. The third thing I use to help myself be more independent is wheelchairs. Obviously, the one I'm sitting in right now is my electric wheelchair. I call this my Rolls Royce of wheelchairs because it does everything literally except wash dishes. Like, literally. Like, it's like amazing. But for right now, because it can do everything, and I'm not going to show you what it can do for purposes of this video. I can make another video that shows you how it operates, but for right now, I'll just tell you, excuse me, I just ate dinner, which is why I'm a little verklempt. Anyway, but it raises and lowers, like, I hit a button and it raises, like, the seat raises up so I can reach things. I hit another button and it tilts backwards so you can elevate your feet. I don't recommend doing that for a long period of time because while it is very, very comfortable to lay like that, somebody with CP or another disability that may not be as confident with their mobility and things may feel a little uneasy if they're laying like that for a long period of time. And but it does what it needs to do. I have had this chair for now, I believe, 4 years now? No, 3 years, and it has been wonderful. Actually, technically 3.5 years, but I haven't had any problems with it, with the exception of having a little bit of a tune-up every now and again just to keep up the software, but it has been wonderful. I don't take this thing a lot out in the snow, but it can do snow. And when I say it can do snow, I don't mean it can do a lot of snow. It can do, like, light snow. I would say, like, a light dusting of snow. I don't take it out in the rain very much because the controls and things can't be wet. But, it is what it is, and it's wonderful. I also use a manual chair for purposes of if I'm gonna be with somebody that doesn't have access to a van, so I can be with them instead of having my electric chair. Obviously, I prefer my electric chair because I have, so much more independence. But I do understand. Sometimes you can't always get what you want in life. I have my walker that I don't use all the time, but I can. And again, I can do subsequent videos to all, of my, assistive technology devices if that's something that you wish to see and how you use those things. I have a headset, and I don't exactly know the let me look at it. Hang on a minute. I have the Sound Blaster Tech 30 headset, which is a gaming headset, but it's wonderful because it's charging right now, but you can unplug it and it becomes a wireless headset. So I can like be in another part of my room and still be dictating for work and things. And when I say work, I don't mean I have a full-time job. I mean, I am working on a book, so I am trying to get that done efficiently as possible. And for me, using a headset and dictating my work and stuff is a lot faster than typing it by hand. I also have, not the absolute last thing. I guess it is. Last but not least, I have my assistant's dog, Valley, who is provided to me by Canine Companions for Independence in Ohio. And if you would like more information on their organization, I can do what I can to link their websites below, if you're interested. Thank you for watching. Comments are welcome, and have a nice day.